Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're here at Maruti in the 2021 Swift, and what we're going to explain to you now is the Smart Play Studio right here. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this. So let's switch this on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you step by step as to what all is there in this new infotainment system. So let's switch it on. So first thing, what you can see right now without switching it on, you have your time and your date, which is here. Looks pretty cool. Let's switch it on right here. So you have a very colorful looking display. You have loads of colors in this thing: orange, yellow, green, blue, and stuff like that. So let's talk about the buttons from the exterior first. So you have your volume. You can increase, decrease your volume here, and also mute it on the left hand side. And on this side you can basically go back to your main menu, your settings, music, and again to go back. So what you see on this screen right here is you have your FM. So you have your FM, which is right here. You have your date and time, which is right here. So at the bottom you have media, phone, and connect. So FM radio, let's just go to this. So these are some of the saved stations that are there. So if you refresh it, what it will do is it will try and search for stations around you, so you get the best quality, sound quality, and stuff like that. So I think these are the some of them which are already here right now. So now if you want to save a new station, say let's just search for another one, so you can either select it manually or let it auto select. So as you can see, it's auto selecting, and let's see, so it's showing me 101.1. so let me save it on a new. A lot of them have already been saved. Okay, let's save it on a preset one. So there's 95.0. What you need to do is you need to long press on this, and you hear the double beep, and there you have saved it on your station 4. Now this is your FM. You have FM1, FM2, and FM3. These are the number of lists, so you can save a lot of stations over here. Not an issue about that. So you can also auto store your things over there. These are the same stations that we have already shown you. Let's head back to the main menu right here. This is your time and date, which is here. You can also slide this, and this will tell you your average mileage. So we're sitting in the car right now, and it's telling us, it's giving us 11.7, 11.8, something like that. So this will show you that as well. On the top you have your time as well over here, which if you tap, it comes down. Here you have a quick access hub, wherein you can add new things on it. So right now what is there is your paired devices, and your you can add new things as well over here. So you can add, say you want to change your display settings, you can add that right there. Select on it and say select, you have that there. So next time when you need to go, you have a quick access thing, you just swipe down and you can do that. So that's about that. You have a media. So now in media, what you can do is you can connect you have FM, AM, you have USB, Bluetooth, and aux. So what we'll do is now we will pair our phone to Bluetooth. So I have an Android device right here. Let me just switch on the Bluetooth right here. Now to pair your device, what you need to do is, as we have in the quick access hub the paired devices, what we'll do is we'll go here. I'll switch on my Bluetooth on my phone and say add a device, search for infotainment, or search for a phone from phone. So yeah, so let me just search for a phone as well. So let's say pay. Okay, so now it's saying that Suzuki is discoverable, so that means I can search for Suzuki on my phone. So let me scan for a device. Let's see what so it shows me Maruti Suzuki right here. Let me click on this. I should get a message right there. Yes, I got one. I say yes, I say pair. It's verifying the passkey, and yes, it has successfully been connected. So yep. So now let me go back. So now once you've connected, let's go to media. So what will happen is, as my Bluetooth is already connected, I can play music from here. So I can increase my volume, and as you can see, there's music which is playing from my phone, which is really great. In terms of phone, what will happen is all my contacts will get stored right here. So it's taking a couple of while because, as you all know, I already have a lot of contacts. considering that I've already seen our previous tutorial videos. Now you can also dial a number right here, so you can dial something so that you can, without you touching your phone, you can do it right here. You can save your favorites as well, and your messages as well will be seen over here. Phone is basically that. Then this is your connect. So what this is your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So what you have to do is you need to take your, if it's an Android phone, you download an Android Auto app, you take it, connect it to the USB port down there, and you connect it to your phone over here, and you will have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay displayed on the screen right here, which is really great because you have basically your Google Maps, which is most precise navigation system, which is there, and loads of other things that you can do as well, like WhatsApp and stuff like that. So you can also ask the system to, it'll read your messages and stuff like that. So that's a really cool thing which is there in terms of Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Then let's go to settings. So there's loads of things that you can do as well over here. So the first thing is display. So what you can do is you can increase or decrease, like decrease the brightness depending. You can select, so now the mode is day. If it's night, it will automatically reduce because you put your headlamps on and then the thing reduces, so it doesn't strain your eyes a lot, especially when you're driving. Then let's go to the audio. So now audio, what you can do is you can basically adjust your bass, your treble, your mid and stuff like that, which can be done from here. Balance fader, equalizer, volume and stuff like that also can be done from here. Then this is your tuner settings. So this is AM active and stuff like that. So you can also change some of the settings of your FM radio stations as well. Smart linkage is basically your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So this is pretty much this, which is right here. And phone is basically, you can also if the phone rings, the system will also ring. In terms of messages, you can have the messages getting displayed on the incoming messages displayed over here and stuff like that. So that's pretty helpful actually. So you don't need to look at your phone, you can look at the screen itself. Then let's go back, go to settings. Then you have your date and time, so wherein you can change the date and time format from 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock. You also have your daylight saving, so and stuff like that. So pretty helpful as well over there. Then you have your vehicle alerts. So vehicle alerts, what you can do is you have your, if your door is open, like you'll have a message that says your door is open. Parking brake as well, if it's on, it'll beep, and if you drive with it, that's your handbrake. Seat belt, if you haven't put it, again it'll beep. If your fuel level is low, it'll beep. Now all these warnings that are here, alerts that are here, you can switch it off as well. So but it's always good to keep it on because it's really helpful. Then let's go back and lock the keypad while driving. So you can lock the keypad as well while driving or stuff like that. You can keep it on. You can scroll through this system from your steering wheel itself from here, so you can switch that on or off depending. Security is basically a pin. So this is basically when your system is new before delivery, the dealer enters a pin to unlock the system, which is already done by the time you get a delivery of this vehicle. Then let's go down. You have system information. So this is basically information of the system that you're running. And if you go even lower, you have a factory reset. So if you change anything, you can go back to the original factory reset from there itself. Then let's go back. What you have here is your direct button to your media sources and stuff. So now as you know, this is the Smart Play Studio. So what we need to do is, I will show you what this is. So we have to go to smartphone linkage. You have something called as Smart Play Studio. So how this works is basically you need to download an app called Smart Play Studio on your phone. Now once you download this app, you also get another 3 apps you need to download. That is AHA Radio, you have a Smart Play Remote, and the Navi navigation system. So once you download all these 4 apps basically in total, you will be able to use Smart Play Studio. So what this does is basically you can access your Zomato. So if you need to order food through Zomato, you can use it. You can order it from here. You can also find nearest restaurants as well from here. Now what Maruti say is the Navi navigation system is a much advanced system than Google Maps. So that's a surprise to us as well, but that's what we came to know by Maruti. Then what else you can do is, now let's go back. Let's go to Okay. Let's go to paired devices. So now once you download the Smart Play app, what you need to do is, how you need to configure that is basically you need to enter your VIN number. So when you download the app, download all the 3 other apps as well. You put in your VIN number, an OTP will be sent to the registered owner of this car, and only then Smart Play Studio apps will get activated. And what you can do is you can give this access to another 2 more people. So basically 3 people can use this. So now as you can see, there are 3 paired devices right here. So the main person, can have access to all the things, that is your Smart Play remote, media and telephone. Now what you can do is, say there are 2 more people sitting along with you, you can give one person access to say only music and the other one to only calling. So one person who has the media can increase volumes, change the tracks, and the one who has the calling option can make a call and stuff like that. So this is pretty much what the Smart Play Studio is all about. A lot of people don't know about this, but this is pretty much what the Smart Play Studio is about. So if you have any questions about the Smart Play Studio, do let us know as well in the comment section down below. We will definitely get back to you and help you out with this for sure. So yeah, this is pretty much what is there on the 2021 Smart Play Studio infotainment system on this Swift. It is a really good update from the previous Swift because you have loads more things on this one. You can connect your phone to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is really, really helpful. So with that, guys, I think this is pretty much what is there on the infotainment system. So with that, guys, we wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you found it informative. Hope you liked it as well. And if you have any more questions regarding the Smart Play Studio or anything else that you need to know about this system right here, do let us know in the comment section down below. With that, guys, I see you next video.